Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if we can make this one turn up a treat. Ah. Right, let's see what we have here. Yeah, Pittwater Life. You know, what we could call a Snooty magazine for all the richos out there. Let's see how we go with this. Fuck. Let's put this on the glass like so. I'm going to move it around, folks, as we normally do. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. Not quite what we're after. Looks very, there's not much detail, interesting stuff in it, folks. It looks a bit boring, actually. Although, we might be able to, I was actually thinking we could utilise this section with the sky. I'm going to try another one, folks. I don't think this image lends itself terribly well, to be honest, folks. I'm going to make it go 200%, and we're going to maybe try to get this section here in the frame on at 200%. This picture of a house, or the lighthouse, whatever it is that's up there. Yeah, that looks shit house, folks. We've lost the lighthouse is just on the edge there. I do think it looks interesting, but it's not quite what we want. We'll try another one. Maybe we'll darken the image a bit as well. You can hear sirens, folks. More potential material for the news channels like Channel 9. I'm trying to get Channel 9 interested in what I do with a photocopier, folks. I'm trying to get them to air it on their 6 o'clock news bulletin, and I find all these crime and emergencies and shit such heavy competition against what I'm trying to offer, which is totally, you could say, atypical. No one's done this. I don't think, I'm not aware of anyone. There have been people with photocopier work has been on television, but it was just a brief moment in history and it never became serious. I'm just making countless numbers of demos over and over and over again because I know that the only way to become famous is repeated exposure, and that's what I'm trying to do, folks. This is what we're interested in, this lighthouse bit. So I'm trying to get recognised as an artist who uses the photocopier as an art tool, and I want to get recognised so I can get off Centrelink, and I can support myself financially, and also I'm trying to get in touch with my lost partner, who I really, 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 from the bottom of my heart, really miss. And I don't know where he is, so I'm trying to enlist the power of the media to find him. So it's challenging, folks. This has been a challenging exercise. I've been working on this campaign even before I started giving these to the TV channels. I have been involved in social media, and that's been like more than 12 years since I started, and it's been a long haul, and it's really hard work trying to get recognised in a world that isn't typically hospitable for people like myself. I'm disabled, so I don't have a future in the workforce. I'm in open employment. I can't work in a normal job, and I don't enjoy working in the Australian Disability Enterprises, even though the one I've been working at has been really good to me. And that's got to make it less on the vertical. That's coming up nicely. I can see the trees taking shape. So yeah, I just want to work doing what I want to do, what I like to do, not what I'm only able to do because of my disability. In other words, I simply don't want to focus on what I can't do. I want to focus on what I can fucking do. I'm not interested in being limited by my fucking frustrations of disability. You know, disability is so fucking frustrating, folks. I wanted to be a photocopier technician when I was young. Like fixing problems like that. You just heard that sound. This machine is getting old and it may not be serviceable soon. And I fucking got the wrong... I didn't enlarge it correctly. I'm trying to think if it's not... Yeah, I'm trying to get the lighthouse more visible. I think the enlargement I used was just too small. I've taken out less. I haven't taken out enough enlargement. I have to take out on the vertical. But basically, I'm not interested in what I can't do. You know, I'm trying so fucking hard to focus on my talent, and it's really hard when you're spending time doing a job that's mind-numbingly boring, menial tasks that have nothing to do with technology, have nothing to do with art, nothing to do with photocopiers. Although we do process Canon inks, and I don't like those inkjet printers, so I'm passionately against them. I really hate them, and we do those as part of our job is to package them. And I'm just not interested, folks. And you don't earn much money being on Centrelink and working there. It's just like scratching your ass. They've been good to me though, folks. I want to acknowledge that. And you know, I've had to take a long time off, so I've got less money coming in. So I'm trying my hardest to make ends meet as I do as an artist who's not rich. And I need help from Channel 9 to make all these things happen, these good things happen. And it's really difficult trying to get them interested in what I'm doing. I don't know if I like this one. But yeah, I'm trying my best. I don't want my disability to determine my future, or my present for that matter, or the future. And I want to get in touch with my partner Luigi, because it gets horribly lonely and cold here. It gets very lonely, and I can't heat my bedroom because the windows won't close. And getting those sash windows fixed is a big effort. Apparently, these windows are stuck open, and I made it. One of my care workers got me some door stops to put there to take out some of the breeze that I get when I'm sleeping there. That's my bed, folks. And basically, it gets really cold at night. Some nights are so cold that I can't warm up in my bed unless I put a hot water bottle there. And when I don't, it gets really cold. And I think the door stop has helped reduce the worst of the cold. But trying to get these sash windows fixed, like these sash cords broken here on that one, and these ones are still intact, but the windows are stuck open and I can't close them, and I don't have time to wait for a service for a contractor to come around and fix them. It's just too fucking... I heard that they're really hard to fix, these windows, these sash cords and all that sort of stuff. The sash cords were painted over many years ago. They got paint all over them, and that's probably why this sash cord snapped, because they just couldn't... The window it just broke because of all this paint that's stuck to the cord. And really, it's really a pain in the ass getting these sash cords fixed. You'd probably have to open up the fucking frame of the window. You have to open it up. You can see that's where the rope, or the sash, I think it's what it is. I'm not an expert, but this is where it goes in, and yeah, it's broken. So this shit, I haven't got time for this kind of maintenance crap to do, so I have to fucking put up with it until I go to air on the 6 o'clock news. This photocopier is getting old. I may not be able to have spare parts, so I've got to be on the clock. I've got to focus on this photocopier and not getting my sash cords fixed. So, yeah. It gets very cold. It's almost like third world existence here, folks. Being lonely as well. Loneliness kills like 15 cigarettes a day. And being stressed. So I'm not enjoying my life being alone. It's not my cup of tea. I want to be with Luigi, my friend. I don't have a friend. I don't have any friends. I have a social life my social life is just care workers primarily, not fucking friends or people I can hang out with and have a coffee with. I always have my coffee alone. It's my treat, and this has come up in some ways, yeah, interesting. Better than I thought, maybe. I think we can now call this demo quits.